Hey folks, this is Eric with Green Mountain Grills. In this segment, I'd like to show you how to change the igniter in your Daniel Boone or Jim Bowie pellet grill. Now what you're going to need to do this job is a simple pair of scissors or wire snips, some needle nose pliers, and you may or may not need a flat-headed screwdriver, depending on how old your grill is. First thing you want to do is shut the grill off and unplug it for safety purposes. Then you're going to come inside here and you're going to locate that igniter. You'll see it right there in the fire pot. It's a stainless steel cylinder that sticks through. And then just to the left of that fire pot, you will see the igniter tube. It sits right below the auger tube. And there will either be a pin, similar to this, or a flat-headed set screw. If it's the pin, just pinch it and pull it out. If it's the flat-headed set screw, just loosen it up, and that will free your igniter. So next you're going to come down under the hopper assembly here and you're going to locate those igniter wires. Now those are red wires. They might be bundled up in a zip tie, and you're just going to clip that zip tie, and then there's just two simple inline connections holding that igniter on. You're going to want to locate the igniter wires. They are the two red ones right here, and they have these green inline connections here. Just give a little slight twist to them and they should pull right off. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slide the igniter right out of the tube. Should come right out there. And then take your new igniter and you're going to put it right back up where it came. Now you're going to have to bend the wires slightly to get it through this tube. Make sure that your wires are parallel with the ground. You don't want to do them vertical because you'll bend them into each other. So just make sure it's flat, just like that, and give it a little bend. That way you can get it back through the tube. All right, we're going to reattach our connections here. If you like, you can zip tie this back up out of the way. And then the rest of the process will take place back inside the grill. We're going to tighten that set screw. If you have the pin style, go ahead and just leave that pin out. You can have your igniter about 3/4 of the way across the fire pot, halfway. That will work just fine. The pin is mainly for shipping purposes, so don't worry about reinstalling that. If you do decide to tighten your flat-headed set screw, don't tighten that too much because you might damage the igniter, or tighten it into the igniter wires, which you don't want to do. After that, you're ready for testing.